Yo, what's going on, people? Hope everyone's doing well. How's everybody doing? It's been a minute since we've been streaming on a Saturday night, but we're going to start doing this again on the regular. We're chilling tonight, Saturday night chill. We're going to talk about some phones. See about 16 of you here so far. Got a little beer for the night. We're going to talk about the S23 Ultra. We're going to talk about iPhones. We're going to talk about the Fold 4. We're going to talk about the Nothing phone. We're going to go in on some tech tonight. Tell you what I got coming up on the channel. But, of course, we got to say what's up to everybody that's coming through right now. Dino in the house. Don't do it. You'll be looking to buy one again. Yo, you're probably correct, Dino. And, again, brother, shout out to you for sending over that bottle of whiskey for the podcast. Guys, if you don't know, there's a podcast, Bourbon and Blunts. New podcast we started with a buddy of mine. It is up on iTunes or Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, and Spotify. So check that out. And Dino, we're going to be talking about that on the next podcast. We didn't crack it open yet. We're waiting for the next podcast. But I appreciate you, bro. Kevin, what's up, man? Hope you are well, brother. Now, that's a great idea. I am loving my Fold 4. Best phone ever. I've been an Apple guy since the iPhone 3, and I'm never going back. Oh, damn, never going back. I'm glad you like it, bro. I remember you telling me you got it. Did you find a case? Did you get that Pataka case? But I'm glad you like it. I like it too, man. I like the S20. The S23 is a better phone, but I'm going to tell you why I'm not using it. Charles, what's up, man? He says, wait, what? I was not expecting this. Yeah, I did a poll on Twitter. And I believe I did it in the community section too on YouTube. And everybody was telling me to get rid of the Fold and keep, well, not everybody, but I'd say 70% of the votes were for the S23 Ultra. I mean, it's a damn good phone, but it is what it is, right? We like what we like. Purge, what up? How you doing, bro? Good to see you. Barry in the house. What's up, man? How you doing, Barry? Josh, what's good, Josh? How you doing, man? Josh is dropping videos like crazy over on his channel. A lot of Samsung content. I see you, bro. I lurk, but I'm there watching. I'm early for once. What's good, brother? Good to see you, man. And the man himself. What's up, Jeff? How you doing, bro? El Jefe. Always good to see you, my friend. Hope you were doing well. Evan, how you doing, Evan? Good to see you. Good to see you. Mark, how you doing, bro? Hope today is a better day for you. I know you are battling something. And for those that don't know, Mark is battling cancer. So everybody give some prayers over to Mark. Give Mark some love. Well, let me know. Drop some comments. I want to know, what is your daily driver? And I know there's a bunch of techies in here and you guys got like 23 phones each. Well, what is your go-to phone, your daily driver? Is it the S23 Ultra? Is it the Fold 4? Or is it something else? It could be an iPhone. We're talking about the iPhone too. Sean P, what's up, man? How you doing, bro? Good to see you, as always. Is that even how you say it? Good to see you, as always. Is that shit right? I don't even know if that's right. I don't even know. I don't know. But the S23 Ultra, so speaking of that phone, my SIM is still in that phone as of today. But I think tomorrow it comes to an end. I was going to do it today, but sometimes I just don't feel like transferring shit. But we'll see. I think tomorrow is the last day for the S23 Ultra. And back to the Fold. I have them here on the table. We're going to switch cameras in a minute to talk about these phones and why I'm switching. Evening slang. Good evening, Evan. Always nice to see you. Adisha in the house. What's up, Adisha? How you doing? Let me know if the audio sounds good. If the background music is a little too loud, I can drop that down just a hair. Savage Scientist in the house. What's up, man? LaShawn, what's good, bro? Hope you're doing well. Good to see everybody. Shout out to the 29 people here chilling right now. Try to get through these comments, and then we're going to start going over the S23 Ultra, which is, look, it's a damn good phone, man. The best phone Samsung has ever made, and it should be, right? The latest phone that they dropped. But I just can't do it. Rob Van Dam, listening and watching you on an S23 Ultra. Yeah. It's... You guys think I'm making the wrong decision? I don't know, man. Because the Fold 4 is not my favorite phone. It's not my favorite phone. S23 is a better phone. You guys know I've talked about every fold, the Fold 2, the Fold 3, and the Fold 4. There's a reason I bought 2 Fold 2s, returned one. And then I did it again on the Fold 3. I bought one, returned it. Bought one again because I missed it. I did the same with the S22 Ultra. Dino's right. I'll probably do the same with the S23 Ultra. Dumping your S23 Ultra, Barry, what did you tell him? Yeah, that's funny. Because Barry is very persuasive. I bought the damn OnePlus 10 Pro because of Barry. He's the only reason I bought the OnePlus 10 Pro. And it's still downstairs. And the 4 phones, we're a bunch of idiots on these tech channels, man. The 4 phones I'm using right now, I'm using 4 phones, right? This is how tech nerds roll. So 4 phones, I have them on the table, and the OnePlus 10 Pro is not one of them. But yeah, we can blame Barry for that, for sure. Everybody's so polite. You guys are all so damn polite. Dre says, ending up trading my S22 Ultra in for the S23 Ultra, so now the Fold 4 is like my tablet. So if you can rock both, like, I mean, that's the way to go. That's the best of both worlds, right? And I would actually. You can rock both. Hello? I mean, that's the way to go. What the hell? Best of both worlds, right? And I would actually. Next level, you there? I can hear your audio, next level. Level, you there? What the fuck? Can you guys hear that? Audio, next level. Hold on. You guys hear that? Yo, where's that coming from? I know you guys can hear that. That's crazy. But we got a guest backstage. He's going to help me decide. Well, decision's already made, but he's going to come in and chill. We haven't seen this guy for a hot minute. What's up, bro?
What's good? What's good? Yeah, I was saying you can't hear my audio. I wasn't even on the stream.
Yo, I literally turned down all my damn audio on my phones, and shit's still playing for some reason.
I don't know, man.
So yeah, Dre got the best of both worlds. I can't roll like that. But I will say this: if Samsung gave me the $1,000 I was expecting as a trade-in for the Fold 4, I would be keeping the S23 Ultra. I just can't give away the Fold 4 for $750.
Yeah, that you can't sell it for $750. That's crazy.
No. Michael Pepper, Jeff, how are you, my friend? What do you mean?
Can you sell it for more on the market?
Yeah, absolutely. I can sell the Fold 4 for more than $750. 100%. Absolutely. Michael, I understand, man. Half of me is one way, but the other half is the other. So Oppo fine. And for me, yeah, I wish I had that phone because I'd be rocking that too. But I would get the second gen. But you know, OnePlus, we're getting a OnePlus foldable this year, so I'm all in for that. And the Pixel Fold,
the Pixel Fold
is going to be an expensive year, man. Expensive. S23 Ultra and the Fold 4. Yeah, you're rocking the best of both. S22 Ultra. See, this is my one problem with the S23 Ultra. It is a better phone than the S22 Ultra, but it's the same phone. It's the same phone. It's better.
Here's the question though, like, is the price difference so significant that you should just buy a S22 Ultra?
Well, yes. I mean, that's what I'm looking at. I've been looking on eBay right now for the S22 Ultra again. Like, I would purchase that next before I bought another S23 Ultra, because as far as using the phone, like day in and day out, it's the same experience. Exactly the same. All right, it takes a little better photo, takes a little better video. It's got much better battery life, but the overall usage of the phone is exactly the same. Don, what's up, Don? How you doing, man? 13 Pro Max. Yeah, 13 Pro Max, that battery life is still, you know, like top 2 on any phone that's out there, any flagship phone anyway. El Jefe says OnePlus 11 right now, but I still got my 5 side piece device. Yeah, I know. You still got that Zen phone, bro? The OnePlus 11, I didn't know you had that, and I'm actually a little jealous now. A little jealous. Yeah, a little jealous. That thing is getting some good reviews, man. Right now, both of my physical Sims are in my... Wow, both of them. Okay. Damn, you like it? See, he's going to convince me again. And now that Jeff has a damn phone, too, I might have to trade in my OnePlus 10 Pro and pick up the OnePlus 11.
But which one, though? The OnePlus 11 or the nothing phone?
Well, I have the Nothing phone already.
Yeah.
I have that on the table. That's one of the devices I'm using. I'm going to switch real quick just so you guys can see what devices I'm using right now. Let's switch this up real quick. So we got the Nothing phone. We got the S23 Ultra in graphite, which is crazy fire. And this Nothing phone for $299 is a hell of a deal. And I don't know if you saw the video I dropped, but did you see those cases I picked up for this damn thing? It's an Aramid fiber case with the cutouts for all the glyphs. Yeah, that shit is dope.
It's nice.
It's such a good phone. It's built like an iPhone. Like when I hold this, I think I'm like using the iPhone 12 or 13 or 14, but it's running basically stock Android. It's a good phone, man. For $299, it's a steal. It's a steal.
You see that some of the Androids are going to start to come out with MagSafe?
Yeah. I'm not surprised. There's so much money in accessories for that. But look at the iPhone I'm using right now. You guys know in the chat what iPhone this is. This is the iPhone 11 Pro Max.
Pro Max.
And this is probably my second favorite phone of all time. My first favorite phone is the 6S Plus, but this phone, I sold my 14 Pro Max and I picked up one of these because I use this for B-roll. But feeling this phone in the hand, it is the best move I ever made with an iPhone. It is so much more comfortable than the new iPhones. It's on a whole different level. And then of course the Fold 4. This is one I'm gonna keep. I am watching YouTube actually on here right now, watching the stream. But the Fold 4 is gonna stay, man. And this is basically the S22 Ultra on steroids. But I'm gonna get rid of it. I think I need to. I got to catch up on the chat real quick. So let's check these out. Let's check out the comments. So the S23 Ultra, by far the better phone. Because, it's just disappointing that the Fold 4 costs so much damn money and it doesn't have the best of, everything. The best camera system, right? I want the best camera system for $1,800.
Yeah.
Sean P says, I don't have a daily driver. I have a rotation. You're right. It is a rotation. We all have that rotation. Mark is using the Motorola Edge Plus. Good for you, bro. That's what's up. I wouldn't have guessed anybody's rocking the Motorola right now. Savage. S23 Ultra for the daily for Adisha. You can't go wrong. What are you using? Next level?
I'm using that Pixel, but I'm not happy with it.
All right, so while I go through the chat, you tell everybody. So he's using the Pixel 7 Pro, and he is not happy. Talk about it.
For some reason, this Pixel just keeps restarting on me. Every few days, it'll get to a point where I get this like pixelated line through the screen, and it just restarts. Like I could be on a call, I could be doing stuff, and I don't know for sure, but I think it's a RAM issue because I do a lot of things simultaneously on my phone, and I think when I hit a certain point with the RAM, it just restarts.
Okay. I never heard of that. I'm going to have to go on YouTube and see if that's like a real thing. Because isn't there, was there 8 gigs of RAM or 12 in there?
No, it's not 12.
I don't even remember. Josh says, I missed my Fold 4. See, that's the problem, Josh. I would rather go out and buy an S22 Ultra, keep my Fold 4, instead of going out eventually and buying another Fold. I'll save some money because I know I'm going to do it. Like Dino said in the beginning, I'm going to do it. It's just a matter of time, but I could save myself some money doing that for sure. I'm going to do that shit. I know, see? And now he's loving the S23 Ultra. Josh, what do you think of the other S20? I see you drop videos on all of the S lineup of phones. Nokia 3310. Damn, you're going back. Going back. Barry does dig in pockets, Sean. You know the struggle. I know you know it. It's a problem. Damn you, Barry. Next Level, what do you got coming up on the channel? For those that don't know, check out Next Level's channel on YouTube. Although it might be, you got some strikes right now?
Yeah, I got some strikes right now, so I'm not really putting out anything. YouTube and I have a love-hate relationship. I usually go through like several phases in the year. Like I'll have a really good streak, and then all of a sudden they'll hit me with a strike and start giving me like mature restrictions, and then they'll start striking me some more. And then I wait a few months for all the strikes to get off my channel, and then I'll start producing videos again. So it's a love-hate relationship.
It is. It is. Even when you don't have a strike, it's still love hate. More love though. More love. Michael says I switched over from the iPhone 14 Pro Max to the S23 Plus as my main device. Okay. My phone is now for video recording. That's why I keep an iPhone around. I used to keep it around for iMessage. I don't care anymore. I don't care about lower quality pictures and shit like that. But I do, and I will always record B-roll with an iPhone. Specifically because of AirDrop at this point. Thumbnails and continuity cameras, S23 Plus and the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro are my main. I can't get into the Galaxy Watches, man. Just can't do it. Next level from the Batcave. He does look like he's in the Batcave. Is that a green screen behind you?
Yeah.
It is, right? Yeah.
Of course it's a green screen. What else would it be?
Well, you don't. I know how you roll, though. You would do that shit in your room.
I would too.
You would do that. So you would build that shit out and leave it like that. I know you would. Why are you using the green screen at the moment?
There's just too much going on around me, so it's just easier to clean it all up with a green screen, right?
That's true. That's a nice little green screen, though. I like that background. It's kind of dope.
Mm-hmm.
Don says Fold 4 is 2,800 Canadian at carrier out. That's insane.
Hey, Slang, that's why I buy my phones from you. I'm just saying.
I know he does. This guy buys on my phone. He buys them with Bitcoin, though. He does buy them with Bitcoin, which we got to talk about what we talked about earlier later on.
Yeah, we will.
Dre says had to go to T-Mobile route on the trade-in from S22 Ultra. That was the only way it made sense. Yeah, what they give you, if you have Magenta, I think they were giving you like $1,000 for that. I thought about doing that. I don't have Magenta. I thought about upgrading to Magenta on T-Mobile just to get that grand for the trade-in. Michael said I got the Z Fold 4 and the Vivo X Fold. Nice. The Vivo X Fold. I do want to try a fold from overseas, man. Need it. I want that Oppo Find N2. Rob says Slang makes me want to get a Nothing phone. Yo, the Nothing phone is fire. I can't wait to see what they do with Gen 2. I can't wait because I'm buying it day one. And it's $299 here in the States. $299. Cheap. Pixel 6a is a good phone. I still have mine. I still have my Pixel downstairs. iPhone 14 Pro Max. Oh, see, you rolling big, Charles. Charles King. Perfect name. You're rolling big. Asus Zenfone 9 is still here. That's the Mighty Mouse of flagships. Yeah. Yeah, and I know you got that headphone jack. I know you're using that thing a lot for the headphone jack.
I've only ever owned one Zenfone, and it was like the Zenfone 2 with an Intel Pentium processor.
You going back, bro. I've never owned one yet. Never. I would like to. I thought about buying that Zenfone. See, these other creators are making me spend money as always. You hear? Did I say Alexa? Alexa's talking like crazy downstairs right now. Adisha says my secondary is the OnePlus 11. Man, damn it, the OnePlus 11. I have the OnePlus 11. Damn, Sean. Damn. Nah, D-Mims, what's up, man? No, I'm actually returning it to Samsung, and I'll keep the Fold 4, which now I got to talk. How do you guys think? I don't know how this works. Like, I literally got an email from them today. I did the payment option when I traded it in. Like, they're going to take with a firm, they're going to take maybe $140 out like every couple of weeks. 4 payments if I traded in the Fold 4. But I'm not. I'm returning it. I'm returning the S23 Ultra. But they took a payment out today. They already took a payment out. I got the mail or the e-message. E-message. What the fuck? I use words. I got the email today, dude. I got the email. They took some money out already. So now I think it's going to be an issue just getting that back. I hope not. Dumb Plus 11. Holla at your boy. Stop hating, man. OnePlus got some good phones, man. I'm a OnePlus fan still. OnePlus 7 Pro, OnePlus 8 Pro, 9 Pro, 10 Pro. I'm a fan. And now the 11. Like, I'm good with what they're doing. They lost their way a little bit, but it seems like they're coming back. Does seem that way. That looks good. LaShawn, go to bed. He's hating, man. He's hating. Just get him some earphones and he'll be good. He'll be good. You must be on that super weed. I am. Yeah, I went to a dispensary for the first time. Never been to one. I told you, right? Did I tell you that?
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Just to check it out. Just to check it out. I like the iPhone with the straight metal sides. Look, I like that too. It's nicer, like it feels more premium and it's a better build. But this thing right here, as far as like using this day in and day out and having it just be comfortable in your hand, go back to something like this and tell me which is more comfortable. I like the look of the new ones better. Like the iPhone 4 was my favorite design of all time. Like the 4 and the 5 and the 5A. Like those phones were fire. But they were a lot smaller and a lot easier to hold. It's a little different now. My son is the 11 Pro Max. Such a good phone. Such a good phone. And I still get all day battery life on that. Still. And it's at 84. Like the battery health is at 84. Tanner, what's up, man? You're getting rid of the S23 Ultra, bro. And I appreciate the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. I don't have anything cool like a lot of other creators for the super chats, but Tanner, I appreciate you, brother. Showing and painting, so fumes got me lit. Painting? What are you painting? I just did something sacrilegious. I just ordered an iPhone 14 Pro. I'm just curious to see the differences between the 11. iPhone 14 Pro and Pro Max. I had the Pro Max for a while before I got rid of it. It's a beast of a phone, man. It's a beast, but it's still an iPhone. Still an iPhone. You're gonna feel like you're using an iPhone 11 Pro Max. You're just gonna get better battery life and a better camera. But using that shit day in and day out, it's the same phone. Shout out to the 37 people chilling. Panay Fitness, what up? How you doing? For those that don't know, TikToker right there. She is a creator. Check her out on TikTok. She got some cool content. Emma says, not much, just in the Lurk Squad. Good to see you, bro. Next level, don't you have more than the Pixel 7 Pro?
Yeah. Yeah. Right now, if I'm not using the Pixel, I'm using the Fold 2.
The Fold 2, is that the one that I sold you?
Yeah.
Damn, the Fold 2, guy. He's using the Fold 2 because he broke his S22 Ultra. You broke it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't I sell you a Note 20 also?
Yeah, but I gave that to somebody.
Right. Not the Note 20 Ultra, like the plastic Note 20. The forgotten Note. I just call that the forgotten Note. Which I'm thinking about buying that shit again too, so I can make a video about it. The forgotten Note. Josh says OnePlus 11 is nice, very smooth with pretty good cameras, great battery life. Yeah, I heard the battery life is insane. Insane. About time we're getting like great battery on all phones.
Yes.
It wasn't like that last year. Dez with the $10 super chat. I appreciate you, bro. Got the Fold 4 twice and returned it twice. Just can't get past a small front screen. When they fix that, it's a done deal. I agree. And I've talked about that for years with the Fold. That's the problem I have with the Fold is this small ass, well, I'm using it for YouTube, but that small ass display on the front, I hate it. And I got big hands, so I can't type on there. So I basically use that for like scrolling on Twitter, scrolling on YouTube and social media. But then when I find something that I want to do on Twitter or YouTube, then I'll open it and use the inside display anyway.
Yeah. When I use my Fold 2, the front screen, I'm just using voice to text. I'm not actually texting. I'm just using voice to text strictly.
That's a good idea. I don't ever do that. I like the text for some reason. I'm weird. Savage says, mine is the S22 Ultra and the old iPhone 11. Yo, iPhone 11 is a beast. I had the just last year because of PWM on new iPhones. I went back to an iPhone 11 because of the LCD display. Because iPhones give people headaches. If you don't know, iPhones give people headaches. 1 out of every 10 people gets a migraine from an iPhone. But not an LCD display. Tana, ain't it? It's acting pixely, huh? Yeah, it's not mine. It's his. His is acting up, not mine. My 6A is still running strong, by the way. Next level, you need to RMA your 7 Pro yesterday.
Maybe.
Should. Get that shit fixed, bro. Just listening here. Nice. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you. Barry says, I have 2 7 Pros and have a ton of engineers into them too. 0 issues, smooth as butter. So why do you have 2? I want to know why you have 2, Barry. Why do you have 2? S23 Plus has been nice to use as well, but once I'm done reviewing it, it is going to the wife. Nice. Keep that Ultra. Keep that Ultra. Did you trade in your Fold 4 for the Ultra? Or did they might have sent it to you, actually. Savage says, I have strikes on my error-prone channel, but only one warning on my Savage Scientist channel. YouTube, man. YouTube likes to go after this dude, though. You've been dealing with this for years.
Yeah.
Adicia says, iPhone 11 Pro Max was the second best phone ever. I would give number one for the S23 Ultra. Okay. 11 Pro Max was an amazing iPhone. Definitely one of my, I'd say, top 3 iPhones of all time. Number 2, I think, for me. 6S Plus will always be my favorite. If we're talking strictly iPhones, if we're going into just cell phones, you guys can answer that in the chat. What's your favorite cell phone of all time? Like, if you can only use one cell phone, and what would it be? Like, one cell phone. And don't say the S23 Ultra. Like, forget about the S23 Ultra. But if you can only use one phone that came out, say, last year and before that, what phone would it be? Forget about the new phones. No Fold 4 option, no S23 Ultra, no iPhone 14 Pro Max. If you had to use a phone from last year and before that as your daily driver for say, the next 3 years, what would it be? BJ, what's good, bro? Nice to see you. Thanks for coming through. What would you use, bro?
So I can't pick a phone from the last year?
You can pick a phone from last year, but you can't pick the S23 Ultra. You can pick the Fold 4, I guess.
What
that was last
S22 Ultra.
Yeah, you could pick the S22 Ultra.
I'd probably go with that then, because that's a solid phone. I just get a better case for it because I'm pretty rugged. So,
well, you break pretty much every phone you get, don't you?
Well, no, I still have my S20 and I still have my Fold 2, and they're not busted.
He breaks that shit. He breaks it. BJ says, I'm still rocking the S22 Ultra and the 13 Pro Max for now, and no plans to upgrade. You don't need to upgrade with those two phones. Both of those phones are still beasts. Beasts. I can't even say that word. Beasts. Yeah, Barry's got some phones. BJ's got some phones. Everybody's got some phones. We got to talk later, bro. Yeah. Oh, Mandalorian. Facts, dude. Facts. Mandalorian is back out. Anybody watch that? I saw episode 1. I wish they would just drop every episode so I can binge it. Affirm will return your money. Good to know. I was getting worried that I might have to keep the S23 Ultra. Why would they take a payment now? I don't know. I already did. I guess because Affirm doesn't know that I'm returning it, right? Until Samsung gets the phone back, they're not going to alert Affirm anything. So Affirm still thinks that, it's the same deal. That's my guess anyway. I've never had a problem. I've returned them before, and I think they've taken payments out, but it's never been an issue. After those shitty buds from OnePlus. Which buds you talking about, Tana? OnePlus got some dope buds, bro. Are you talking about the OnePlus Buds Pro 2? Even the first ones were fire. I'll never shop with them again. Which buds you talking about, Tana? DSM, Affirm will keep taking payments until the return is processed. Okay. It's going back this week, so it won't be an issue. Like, it has to go back this week. I think it's due by like next Saturday or something, or next Monday. Affirm should issue a refund and not take any more payments. If you have a problem, call them and they'll take care of it quickly. Cool. I've dealt with their customer service and it's solid. Good to know. How about that Motorola Razr phone? Yeah, I don't know if I'd ever spend money on a Motorola phone, to be honest with you. It looks cool. It's just not something that I would, spending that type of money, like I'm going to buy something that's for me. It might not be for you, but for me, it would be a little better. It could be a great phone. I'll never know. I'll never know unless they send me one. Barry says, okay, this, I just refund the money. Good to know. That's the iPhone I got. Yeah, it's a good iPhone. Speaking of iPhone 14 and 11 Pro Max, do you know I just got cases? I returned my 14 Pro Max. I thought I was done with reviews. I just got a bunch of cases in for the 14 Pro. I gotta go. You
can't return phones until the next phone comes out.
I gotta go buy another iPhone 14 Pro. Like, not even the Pro Max. I agreed to do the 14 Pro because I don't know why. Because I'm an idiot. I didn't even have the 14 Pro Max, and they were like, "You want to do the 14 Pro?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." I didn't even think about it. So now I have cases here to review for the 14 Pro, and I don't have a 14 Pro.
Maybe you need to charge the price of a phone if you're reviewing something.
Yeah, I should, right? Tim, what's good, man? Nice to see you. Tim's a real one, man. Tim comments on every video. He's always the first
Every
one
creator.
to comment on every video. He's in everyone's stream. Tim, you are the man. Appreciate you, man. L Slang, I got earbuds from you when I bought my nothing phone, so you dig in pockets also, sir. I mean, yeah, we all do, I guess. That's what we're here for, right? To buy tech. We're all a bunch of tech nerds. You guys think I'll miss the S23 Ultra? I don't think I will. Tana can do this. He does have the people twerking on his stream when he gets his super chats. He got them jokes during the stream too. Tim says smack those thumbs up. Yes, smack them thumbs up. So S23 Ultra, look, I am excited because Samsung finally, in my opinion, has matched Apple in video quality. So I'm excited to see what they bring next. You know, for the longest time, I was iPhone only. Like iPhone only. I used iPhone forever until the PWM became a big issue. And now I don't think I'll ever go back from Samsung as my main device. Josh says, I still haven't tried the nothing phone. You're making me want to try it now. Yo, $299, bro. It's a hell of a phone for $299. All day battery life, 120 hertz. Takes okay pictures, right? It takes good enough pictures for social media. I mean, I don't know what else you want to do with it. It's a good phone, and I love using it. It feels like I'm holding an iPhone. It feels like I'm using a Pixel almost, but it feels premium as hell. It's $299, and it feels like I'm using the flagship. It doesn't feel slow at all. Good evening, my friend. What's up, Big John? How you doing, man? Good to see you. I'm painting a wall for my background. Nice. Yo, it is looking crispy in there. On your streams, your background and your whole setup looks good, man. Heroic says, I'm using my S22 Ultra to shoot films and music videos in my custom cinema rig. Still on the fence about jumping to the S23 Ultra 1 terabyte. The camera main sensor, my main concern for phones. Yeah. I mean, the S23 Ultra, though, it takes fantastic pictures. I mean, I'm sure you've seen all the videos on YouTube about it, but it's really, really good. Like, I'm very impressed with the camera on the S23 Ultra and video, like camera and video. It's the first time ever since I started using phones that I've considered even using a Samsung device for my B-roll, even though I'm using AirDrop right now. Like, it would be a little issue for me, but that's how good the S23 Ultra is. But I always will need an iPhone. I do love iPhones still. I can't say I don't. I'll get a Fold when we have cameras like in the Ultra. Yeah.
They can't afford it yet. What are they going to charge? $3,000?
Well, but they're going to have to change their ways soon, because there are phones coming out, folding phones coming out this year, like from Google and from OnePlus, that are hopefully at a better price point and that will compete. But yeah, for $1,800, you want the best of everything for sure. And I know, you guys have seen the leaks and rumors for the Fold 5, and because they talked about the hinge, but it does look wider. Like, it looks, when it's folded and it's next to the Fold 4, it does look wider. And if they give me that, I'm buying another one. Like, I'll buy another one. I just need a wider front phone, like we have from all the phones from overseas. All of them. Tana. Check out Tana's channel, man. Tana is entertaining as hell. Everybody's so nice. Everybody just says hello to everybody, talks to everybody. Purge, what's up, man? Purge, yeah. Purge is iPhone forever. We know that.
Unless you get something else for free.
Unless you get it for free, that's right. But we know your Purge, your iPhone forever. And iPhone 11 is a good phone, man. It's a good phone. I still love that phone. Josh says, I sold my 4.4 sometime back because I needed the money. I'm trading my S22 Ultra for the S23 Ultra. You did get the magenta deal. Good for you, man. That's a good one. iPhone 4. I still have an iPhone 4 here, and a 4S, and a 5, and I have a brand new iPhone 5C still wrapped, that I've been thinking about doing an unboxing on. I have the blue color. Remember the blue color iPhone 5C? I have it brand new, wrapped in the plastic damn box and shell that it came in. And I have about 7 or 8 iPhone 3Ss brand new that I'm saving for Apple's 25-year anniversary, and then I'm going to sell them. Still wrapped in plastic. I bought them from a friend from South Korea. They found a pallet of them like 7, 8 years ago. And I bought like 6 of them. I think I paid like $80 a piece for each one. Yeah. Heroic says, my favorite phone of all time is the LG V60. Nice. Another company I've never tried their phone. I never tried an LG phone. BlackBerry Passport. Yo, BlackBerry was legit. Speaking of BlackBerry, you reminded me of the name I was trying to think before when we were talking about the Nothing phone. When we were talking about the Nothing phone with the glyphs, Unihertz is dropping a phone that is basically a ripoff of the Nothing phone. I mean, I would love to check it out, though. Unihertz, if you're listening, I'd love to check it out. HTC sensation. Okay. I hate when HTC was around. I hated Android. Hated them. Was never a fan of them. I was Apple fanboy at that time for sure.
I bought an HTC Evo 3D from the States, and it was not compatible with Canada. So I was sitting there with a phone that I couldn't use.
That sucks. That's not fun. Savage says probably would be the Note 4. Yo, Note 4 that was my first phone I've ever bought. My first Samsung phone I've ever bought was a Note 4. And I wanted to use it. I wanted to take my SIM out of my iPhone, but I forget which one. I think the Note 4 had a micro SIM at the time, and the iPhones already had a nano SIM, or vice versa, whatever it was. But I couldn't use it because I didn't feel like going to get another SIM card. So I just used it around the house on Wi-Fi and played with it. Yo, Josh, Note 20 Ultra is a beast. I was actually about 30 minutes before the stream, I was on eBay looking for a Note 20 Ultra. I want to have that Note experience, right? If I'm getting rid of the S23 Ultra, I was thinking what I can get to replace it, and I was looking at a Note 20 Ultra. You could buy a Note 20 Ultra right now on eBay in good condition for like $350. That green iPhone 11 Pro with the 5.8-inch display. Okay. 11 Pro is a beast too. 11 Pro is a good phone. I got cases for that here still. And next level, I told you I have the cases for the 11 Pro Max here. I have like 2,000 cases here for the iPhone 11 Pro Max. At one point in my YouTube journey, early on in YouTube, I was going to try and sell cases. So I bought, when the iPhone 11 Pro Max came out, I bought like wholesale from Alibaba, like 2,000 iPhone cases, aramid fiber looking iPhone cases. I bought them. And then when I got them here, I like put them up on eBay, and I was going to open up an eBay store and sell them. And I sold like 5. And then I realized like, I'm not making any money doing this. Like I'm not making any money with the shipping costs from eBay and what I was trying to get for the cases to make a profit. Nobody was buying it at that price. Nah, too wide. HTC One M8 was my favorite. It was a good looking phone for sure. HTC M8. I'm still using last year's model, the S23 Ultra. Yeah, you can't go wrong. It wouldn't feel any different to you with the S23 Ultra. My favorite phone of all time is the Asus Zenfone V. Okay, the Zenfone 13 Pro Max, beast of a phone. Best battery life for me ever on any phone I've ever used is the 13 Pro Max. Vivo X80 Pro, great stills and video and very fast charging. Charging is on a different level now. I use my OnePlus 10 Pro charger for everything. Every phone, and when I plug in the OnePlus 10 Pro, that thing charges up in 25 minutes from 0 to 100. It's crazy.
It's insane.
Dre says
no phones within the next 6 months that charge in 10 minutes because they have 300-watt charging.
Yeah, there's ones now that charge in like 20 minutes, maybe even less. You know, Flossie's got all them videos up. Note 20 Ultra is such a good phone, man. That white version of the Note 20 Ultra is absolutely beautiful. The Motorola, never mind. Yeah, I want to buy some. I was talking to my buddy, the guy I do the podcast with I want to get some Nextels. Remember the Nextels? Samsung S22 Ultra. Sean P, that's your favorite device, huh? The S22 Ultra? Or is that your main? That's your favorite or your main? Note 20 Ultra or the Note 9? Note 9 was a beast of a phone. That's a good phone.
And they make it sound so far away, but there was nothing after the 10, right? So,
well, it went from 10 to 20.
Right.
So Note 9 is what? You got the Note 10, you got the Note 20, there was no, well, the S21 did come out, and then the S22, and then the S23. So it's about 5 years old. But Note 9 was a good phone. I have a coworker of mine right now who still uses the Note 9. Best phone really was some of the flip phones I had. Flip phones were good. Back in the day, the flip phones were awesome. Them hoes lasted 2 weeks, raggedy ass. Damn, you didn't like the buds, huh? That's surprising. You're the only person I've ever met, Tana, that doesn't like the OnePlus buds. But you are a producer, so I kind of understand it. If I had to use one phone from last year, I will sum it up with the Vivo X90. Slum it up with the Vivo X90 Pro Plus. Yeah, I don't know if that's slumming, Barry. 2022 Razor is fire, sir. Just saying. Yeah, I can't. Are you going to buy it though? Are you going to spend the money on that, or are you going to get something else? Because I'm not spending the money. Just get a dummy. That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm. Or even like a broken device.
I thought about that. I used to buy broken iPhones and fix them. So I used to buy all the parts that I needed to fix. I replaced batteries. I replaced displays. I've even broken cables on the inside and had to replace those. I've lost a ton of screws. Every time I do it, there's a few screws missing, but it's worked every time. It just takes a long time. That Samsung frame case for the S23 Ultra is hard. Yeah, there are some good cases out, man. There's some good cases. Big who? Wait, I'm so full. Yep, it's a big boy, Panay. It's a big boy. S23 Plus is destroying my iPhone 14 Pro Max battery life. Yeah, S23 Plus. Yeah, only issue is for some reason when I upload directly from it to YouTube, it looks awful. Oh, I don't know. You know anything about that Next Level?
No.
iPhone user here. So, yeah. What iPhone do you have? I think you have the, I don't know, 13 maybe? 13 Pro? iPhones are good. They just give me headaches. They give me migraines. The truth comes out at the ignorant hours. You're right. It does. I'm always lurking, doing something. Samsung only needs fast charging, at least 65 watts. I'm sure it's coming at some point. BlackBerry Storm 2 was nice back in the day. Yeah, BlackBerry was dope back in the day. BlackBerry, when I was growing up, BlackBerry, if you had a BlackBerry, you had money. Because I couldn't afford a BlackBerry. Or if you didn't have money, you had a good job and your job gave you the BlackBerry.
Or maybe it was just dope because it was Canadian.
I mean, it went out of business because it's Canadian. Let's be real.
They're still around, by the way, but just not doing phones.
Well, that's what we care about. We're here for the phones. That's what we care about. By the way, I need to start doing a hell of a lot more phone videos. I'm going to start doing more phone videos on the channel because my phone videos destroy every other video I put out, including earbuds. Every phone video I do does pretty well. I don't understand it. Yeah, you're right, Savage. They're not that nice. Note 9. Dino, Note 9 was my favorite phone of all time, that blue and yellow colorway. Yeah, the blue colorway was incredible. Incredible. And it had the yellow S Pen, didn't it? Right? The S Pen on the Note 9 was yellow on the blue colorway?
I'm not sure.
I think it was. I think it was a yellow S Pen on the blue Note 9. Because I had the blue Note 9. Hit that like button for Slang. Thank you, bro. 33 people still chilling on a Saturday. We'll stream for another 20 minutes or so. BJ says, yo, Slang, do you still have some Pataka cases for the 13 Pro Max and the S22 Ultra? I do have cases for both still, yes. Maybe their watch band for the Ultra. I do not have their watch band. I do have a Pataka band. I have an aramid fiber band from Pataka for the Apple Watch. I don't know if it'll fit on the Ultra, though. Probably not. But yeah, I got a ton of cases, bro, for all them phones. Anyone having an issue with the bottom part of the screen? Oh, what's the issue? Saw a video on it. Oh, I did hear about that. I don't have the issue, but I did hear about it. It's like flickering or something. Note 10 Plus. Yo, I love that phone. That phone, I did a video on the Note 10 Plus at the end of 2022. Like, should you still use the Note 10 Plus in 2022? That video's got like 200,000 views. Love that phone. Love that phone. I used that last year for a long time. Right before I got the S23 Ultra, I was using the Note 10 Plus. Such a good phone. Who remembers the rugged Galaxy that AT&T sold?
Wasn't it called the Active?
I think it was. I think there was a Galaxy Active. Whether that's the one he's talking about, I don't know. Yeah. Josh says, yes, Note 10 Plus as well. Yeah, that expandable storage and the headphone jack. That's right. It did have a headphone jack. The white version, I don't know what it is about the Note phones, but the white Notes, I love that shit. Big John, Note 10 Plus, yeah. Remember, they came out with another Note 10, right? They had the Note 10 Plus, and in a little smaller version, the regular Note 10, which nobody bought. I had it. I did have one, but I didn't use it. I had it for like a month and then sold it. Only if a Tesla can charge that fast. Yeah, Teslas. Remember the Motorola Dare to Touch? I actually don't. That's how long. I don't remember that shit at all. I traded mine in for the S23 Ultra because of the special AT&T had, and that's the only reason. Yeah, the carriers were the way to go this year. And it sucks that they're pushing that because I hate buying a phone from a carrier. But, you know, in the past, we never had to worry about that because Samsung always came through with crazy deals. Michael says, I still have the OnePlus Buds Z Stephen Harrington edition in box with plastic on them. Yo, you should hit up Tana might buy them from you, bro. If I had to use one phone, it would be the S23 Ultra, and I have the Moto Razr 20. Okay, you do have them. My big boy. I mean, it's true. It's true. It is true. Look, everybody's still saying hello. Everybody's so damn nice. So damn nice next level. That's not how Canada is. I don't know why Canada's not like that. This is the USA being nice. Not like you Canadians.
Oh, I'm nice.
Dino says, anyone remember the original phone influencer was Jack Bauer on 24? He always had the latest Samsung flip phone to call CTU before it ever came out to the public. That phone, I remember that phone, but do you remember the Matrix phone? How cool was the Matrix phone when the first Matrix came out? Crazy to me, the Z Fold is 25 watts, but the S23 Plus is 45 watts. They really should do the same charging speeds on all their flagship. Yeah, they should. You're right. And not only that, they should do the same camera setup on their flagships. Not really the S23 Plus and the Fold for cameras, but at least give me what's on the S23 Ultra or even the S22 Ultra on the Fold. Once RIM changed their name to BlackBerry, it was over. I wish
RIM was a cooler name though, because it stands for Research in Motion. Like, that's dope.
It is kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool. OnePlus Buds Pro, the originals, and finally, and I really like them. Yeah, they're bangers, bro. Bangers. If you like bangers, there's some good buds. I need to check out the Pros or the Pro 2. Yeah, Michael Pepper, there's so much. The Pros and the Pros 2 are legit, like bangers. Really good. At Digital Panay. I'm glad you like them, BJ. Yeah, they're still one of the best. Rob Hawk, what's up, man? How you doing, Rob? Thanks for coming through. Peter, what's up, Pete? How you doing, man? It's been a while, Pete. Loving my new S23 Ultra. How about you? I love it. It's a great phone, and I'm returning it. I'm returning it for the Fold 4. Look, the whole reason I'm going to keep the Fold 4 is for the fun factor. That's really what it comes down to. I can get a regular, like, candy bar type phone anytime I want. I mean, I have other ones that I'm going to be using anyway, so I want something different. I just want to use something different instead of using like 3 or 4 like candy bar phones. Like, S23 is better in every single way. The Fold is more fun for me. So I'm going to rock the Fold until the Fold 5 comes out, and then I'll get rid of it. And I'll probably buy another S22 Ultra. To be honest, I'll buy another S22 Ultra, I'm sure. Or
might too.
Yeah. Or a OnePlus 11. Because now everybody's talking about the OnePlus 11.
How much is it?
I think it's like 700. I think it's 700.
Okay, what's the pros and cons versus the S22 Ultra and the
I mean, the OnePlus is going to have better battery life. I mean, I don't have it, so I can't compare the cameras. For those that have both phones, Barry, Josh, if you guys are still here, what's the difference with the camera system for the S22 Ultra compared to the OnePlus 11? Or what are the main differences? BJ says, Slang, I'll hit you up on Twitter. Yeah, we could do that. I'll look for him. I'm sure I have him somewhere. Michael says, I love the Note 9 because it didn't have a hole punch and the speakers were solid with the hole at the top. So the sound came out of that instead of the earpiece. Yeah. So many good ideas from back in the day, right? Remember one of my favorite phones of all time is from OnePlus. It was the OnePlus 7 Pro when they had that pop-up camera. It was like the nebula blue color. And there was no cutout, no notch, no hole punch. It was all display, 90 hertz refresh rate on a phone back then was a big deal. And the camera sucked, but the camera popped out of the top.
Oh, I remember that shit.
That shit was so cool. I love that phone. I loved it. I wish I still had it. I don't know why I sold it. I don't know why I did, because I'm an idiot. But I love that phone. OnePlus 7 Pro was an amazing device. And I've never seen, I think Vivo had some things where it slid up, but a little different. Rob says, yes, it was the Active. Good call. Oh, you love the small Note 10. Okay. Interesting. It was a good size. Note 10 Plus used the C port for the headphone jack. Note 10 Plus, man, such a good phone. Samsung should have put the same specs in the small Note 10. Yes, I agree. Note 20 Ultra, beast. Definitely a beast. The Matrix phone was fire. Remember the Matrix phone was incredible.
Yeah. What about the Facebook phone?
Yo, did you see there was a video talking about the Amazon Fire phone by what's that guy's? There's a YouTuber that just dropped a video on the Fire phone yesterday. He's got like 1 million subs. I forget his name. He's got that crazy accent. I don't know. He has the green like MacBook on his overhead shot. It's like a green MacBook. I don't know his damn name. Yeah, that Matrix phone was incredible. The HTC Thunderbolt was fire. Yeah, it was. It looked good anyway. I never used it, but it did look good. What do you guys think about, I like to use phones that look good. You do want it to look good. HTC One M8 was one of my favorite phones of all time. Note 10 Plus is 45 watt charging also. Then they went to 25 watts for the Note 20 Ultra. Yeah, but they do that. Like all these companies, like they'll downgrade some shit and give us more in other places. Like it's weird why they do that shit. $699 for the OnePlus. But you can buy, that's brand new, right? So if you compare that to the S22 Ultra, you can buy a good condition S22 Ultra for $450, $500 on eBay. So which do you want to get, a used S22 Ultra or you want to get a brand new OnePlus 11? But what about the cameras? What takes better video and what takes better stills between those two phones? Because I don't know. Better battery, here we go. Better battery life, great cameras, but doesn't have the long zoom of the S23 Ultra or the S22 Ultra. Dual physical SIM, okay, and smooth OS. Yeah. OnePlus OS is beautiful. So OnePlus has better battery life, great cameras, and you can't take a moonshot. So no moonshots for you, bro. Also a great form factor, which I do agree with. The form factor is, I love how OnePlus, all of OnePlus's devices are just not as wide as other phones. There's a little less wide, so it's easier to hold, better fit. I like that shit better. I also like the power button on the top of the phone. I would agree with that. I think Apple used to do that too, didn't they? Top of the phone, like the OnePlus 8 was on the top, wasn't it? Waiting to see Slang get a Note 7. Bro, Rob, I've been trying to buy a Note 7. I literally just had this conversation with Antoine the other day from Just Doing Life because he has one. He literally has one. And I've been looking to buy one on eBay to get one to make a video on it, and they don't sell them. And the ones that are on eBay, they're like $500. And even the Note FE, remember the Note FE Fan Edition that came out after the Note 7s exploded? Like the Note FEs are still like $300 on eBay. It's crazy. But Antoine still has a Note 7. He never did the software update, and he doesn't turn it on. It just sits there. But basically, an explosion waiting to happen. OnePlus 7 Pro, my favorite OnePlus device. Yes, such a good phone, man. Love that thing. I always look at buying another one of those too, just to have. OnePlus 7 Pro is the best OnePlus phone. It was damn good, but I like them all, man. I like the OnePlus 8 Pro, the 9 Pro, the 10. I like them all. Granted, some of them are overpriced for sure. Like that's where OnePlus kind of fell off, right? They tried to give us these same phones that were not really flagship, but then they started charging flagship pricing for it, which, I think that's some of the issues we had with them. If it don't look good, I can't go. That's a fact. It's a fact. I like the LG V20 back in the day. Man, I wish LG was still doing phones. OnePlus 7 Pro was 90 hertz before Samsung went high refresh rate. Yeah, they were the first ones to do it. And it had a brighter display too. Crazy how Samsung would give better displays to OnePlus than their own devices. Yeah. I mean, Apple gets their displays from Samsung as well. A lot of people do. Tana says, I'm keeping my S23 Ultra. Great business phone. Yeah, good for multitasking, especially with the S Pen. But the Fold 4 is also great for multitasking. Can't go wrong with either one. What phone are you using? I am using the Fold 4 right now. So this thing right here, the Fold, I'm using the S23 Ultra. S23 Ultra is actually my main SIM, but that's going tomorrow. That'll be back in the Fold 4, and I'm using an iPhone 11 Pro Max. So I got two numbers. One is for business, one is my personal. The iPhone 11 Pro Max, and tomorrow will be the Fold 4.
Is there a OnePlus 11 Pro, or is it just OnePlus 11?
There will be at some point, I think, a OnePlus 11 Pro. It's just not out yet. But it will be. No, this is how OnePlus does it. I think my next Android phone will be a Pixel. I still haven't had one myself. Pixels? I like the Pixel, bro. 7A is coming. Pixel 7A is coming. I've had the 6A. I've had the 5A, the 5, the 6 Pro, the 7 Pro. I've had them all. Thankfully, shout out to Google. But I can't wait to see what they do with the 7A. I can't wait. Hey, this is probably the year to get the Pixel. Hopefully, Barry. Hopefully they have everything, 2 generations of phones now that are like pro versions. Hopefully they get that shit straightened out. But I hope you're right. But if they're coming out with that Pixel Fold, I'm all in. What happened to the pop-up camera on phones? Why didn't it take off? I think it didn't take off because of durability. I think they were just scared of durability with it. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but when the OnePlus 7 Pro came out, if you dropped that phone, didn't it have a sensor on it to detect when it was falling, and then the camera would shut anyway?
Before it hit the ground, yeah.
Yeah, before it hit the ground. I think they had that sensor on it, which was cool. I love that phone. Man, you guys are going to make me buy one. I'm talking myself into buying one. Josh says, all right, I'm heading out. Yo, Josh, thanks for coming through, bro. Hope you have a good night. Barry says, I'm going to be watching from the reviews for sure. I would have had the 6 Pro if it wasn't a month-long wait for shipping. Yeah, 6 Pro wasn't the one to get anyway. 6 Pro was the one filled with bugs. I mean, 7 Pro. And check out Tech Odyssey. Tech Odyssey dropped a video today. If you're looking to buy a 7 or a 7 Pro from a carrier, there's a hell of a deal, I think, on the 7 right now. But at this point, dude, wait for the 7A. 7A is going to be probably just as good as a 7 and the 7 Pro, and it's probably going to be cheaper, and it's coming soon. So I would wait for the Pixel 7A now. OnePlus claims there will not be an 11 Pro. Okay. But we are getting some folds. We're getting some OnePlus folds, though. They will only Sean, we're getting that fold this year, man. We're getting 2 folds from them this year. A flip and a fold. Sean P. Yep, had a sensor. Yeah, it did have a sensor. Okay. Yep, retract the camera. I love. I wish that would have taken off because that's what I want, right? I want an all display. I want my entire display to be clean, to be able to view content, not to have a notch or a fucking dynamic island, that damn eyesore from Apple. But we're finally caught up. We're caught up. So now we can end the stream. Any last words? 29 people still here chilling. I appreciate each and every one of you. I got a video dropping today on a triple display for a laptop. That will drop tomorrow at some point if I can finish it. I've been having some issues with it. I'll talk about that tomorrow in the video. But so a video dropping tomorrow, and I'm going to try and drop a video every day next week on a bunch of tech. Trying to catch up. I'm behind. And again, a new podcast dropping on Monday. So stay tuned for that. Again, on Google Podcasts or Apple Podcasts. But any last words, bro?
Yeah, I don't know. The only thing I say is I'm working on my skincare company. So if you don't catch me on YouTube, that means that I'm working on my skincare company. So if you want to check me out, you can. The website is marx.skin.
So yeah, real quick, we're going to talk about this real quick. I want to talk about the skin company. So he just launched. Well, you tell him. Tell him what you just launched.
I launched my own skincare company, my own cosmetic company. So I'm formulating everything. I'm getting it produced and production, focusing on as much natural products as I can. It's good for a whole magnitude of things. And my key ingredient in everything is actually medicinal mushrooms, not psychedelic, but medicinal mushrooms. So medicinal mushrooms have been used for thousands of years in Asia. And I am starting to implement it into my own products, and I'm shipping all over the world.
And how are the initial reviews?
I've been getting amazing feedback. People with eczema, rosacea, like acne, all kinds of stuff. I've been getting really, really positive feedback. Really, really good stuff.
That's good, bro. I hope
you can see the reviews on the website too.
I wish you the best with your new venture, your new company.
Thank you.
And I'm sure I'll be promoting it at some point. Michael says the Bold N1 that Blue made was a $199 version of the OnePlus 7 Pro. Basically, had that retractable camera and wasn't bad. Had it for a month or so. Wish Bold line would have stuck around. I never even heard of that. I mean, I've heard of Blue, but the Bold N1, never heard of that phone. I will be doing a show next week. Okay, good to know. Savage will be doing a show. Mark, take care, bro. I hope you are feeling better. And, if you need anything, man, reach out. If you need anything, just reach out. Big John, peace. Evan, good night. Hope everyone has a good night. Who else is streaming? I don't know if anybody else is streaming tonight. What's that website again?
My website is marx.skin. So, marx.skin.
And he's getting a hell of reviews, apparently. So
you can click and you can go through each product and you can see the reviews on them as well. The website and the product and the company pretty much launched last month. And so far, we are 75% of the sales from last month this month. And we're only 4 days in. So,
I mean, look at this guy's hair. He should be doing hair products and facial products and skin.
I have hair products coming out. I have a bunch of stuff coming out soon.
Are you a hair model? Should be a hair model. Should do a hair model. I'm going to be a hand model. Barry says next level. That is next level. No pun intended. For your prayers for your success.
Thank you.
LB will be suing D-Mims in the court of common sense. BBM for life. Website looks solid. All 5-star reviews. Nice work. Good for you, man. But yeah, Barry always coming through dropping the damn link. But that's it, guys. I'll be back tomorrow with the video, probably in the afternoon sometimes, and then, new videos next week. Talking phones, talking earbuds, headphones. I got a bunch of shit I'm dropping, and we'll go from there. Mark, what's your guest channel name again so I can find and subscribe?
My channel?
Your YouTube channel.
NXT LVL Tech, Next Level Tech.
He's got like 30. How many subs you got? Like 30,000, 35,000,
About 34,000. Yeah.
34,000. Sean P, will it help me grow a beard?
I have beard products coming out in about a month, so check me out.
And Purge, if you're still here, Purge, it might help you at the top of your head too. So we got to do something about that top piece, man. Or I'm just gonna buy you something to put on there, and all that nonsense, man. But that's it, guys. Hope everyone has a good Saturday night. Be back next Saturday. I'm gonna start streaming again every Saturday, but again, new videos dropping a bunch this week. But that's it. We'll be back soon, man. Peace. Have a good week.